Hey there, it's Thursday here on Got Pride, and I'm Kayla. And this week's topic is how to deal with hate. And the reason we chose this topic, if you didn't watch Becca's video, was because we had been experiencing some hate on our channel. I don't necessarily know why, but people have been quite cruel about us being gay and stuff like that. So we're just gonna hold our heads high and talk to you today about how we dealt with hate due to our sexuality and other aspects of our lives. As far as hate for my sexuality, I haven't really experienced that much, probably because I just came out back in April as being a bisexual, and I'd only really gotten hate from one person, and that was my ex-best friend. When I told her, she stopped talking to me for a good month. And I was like, oh gosh, she hates me, she hates me, she hates me, she hates me. And we ended up seeing each other at a friend's grad party, and I confronted her, and she said that she didn't feel right about me being a Christian and being gay. So needless to say, her and I had a pretty nasty falling out, and we're no longer friends because I was very offended by that, because I am a child of Christ and I happen to be bi. There's nothing wrong with that. So so I don't get into that rant. We'll basically go over the most hate I've really experienced was from my appearance and body image. And when I was really little, I was a really skinny kid. Like, I was like a little tiny thing, and I couldn't gain any weight. And when I hit about 13 and I hit puberty, I started gaining weight really fast, and I didn't really understand it. I was just like, oh, okay. And just the past few years, I found out that a lot of the women in my family have a thyroid disorder called Hashimoto's, which it pretty much slows down your thyroid, but it also slows down your heart rate, which is kind of terrifying. And I'm starting to get symptoms of it now in my 20s, and most of the women in my family got it in their 40s, so it kind of sucks. But you'd think, knowing that, my mom would be the most supportive person and try to make me feel better about myself, but that has not been the case. Ever since I was in high school, she would just constantly rag on me about my weight. My brother, he's 17, and he is a little twig, and he's, you know, skinny as heck, and never had any problems with his weight. But with me, I guess my mom's a perfectionist, and I guess she sees my weight as a flaw, and it reflects on her, apparently, that her daughter's not skinny, and she is embarrassed by me sometimes. Like, she's even said to me that she's embarrassed by me, and like, that really hurts. It's like, it's not my fault, Mom. I didn't choose to be this way. You gave me these crappy genetics. Like, what am I supposed to do? And so I spent a lot of time in high school in my room not really talking to my parents, because I just thought they didn't really understand, and they were really discriminatory of me. And the way I dressed, I would usually wear just like band tees and jeans to school, because number one, it was easy and you had to get up really early in the morning, and I just wanted to sleep, and two, it's what I felt comfortable in because I covered all of myself. I didn't really want to show my body because I wasn't really proud of it. And so she would pick on me for that. She'd be like, why can't you just dress like a girl? You dress like a lesbian, which is kind of funny now that she said that, because it's like, Mom, I kind of like girls too, but we're not gonna go there. But it was just really hard for me to deal with. I started hanging out with the wrong crowd of people that did drugs and drank and partied a lot, and that's just how I spent a lot of my time. I actually smoked for 2 years, from the time I was 16 to the time I was 18, and I strongly recommend you do not do that, because my lungs are a little and I have a hard time like running and stuff like that. So but when I left high school, I realized that I didn't want to live this life anymore. I shouldn't be putting toxic things into my body to make myself feel better. So I quit smoking. I don't really drink much, even though I'm 20. I barely drink at all because I really don't see a point in it. I'm more fun when I'm sober anyways. And I got all those bad people out of my life, and one of my biggest tips, actually I have two, but my biggest tip is, if you're having issues with people bullying you about anything in particular, whether it's weight, how you look, how you act, things that you do, you need to surround yourself with people who are positive influences to you. Like, when I got all those bad people out of my life, I have my core group of friends, my Fab Four. I love them to death. Robbie is one of them. And they're the people that make me feel good about myself. They always build me up, they don't break me down, and I just love being around them. And that's what you need to do. You need to be around people who make you feel good about yourself. And another tip is find a hobby that you really enjoy, so when you feel really down in the dumps, you can go do that instead of feel bad about yourself. Like for me, it's music. I picked up guitar 6 years ago, and whenever I have a huge argument with my mom or some drama with some friends, I just come up in my room and just play my guitar until my fingers hurt, and it takes your mind off of it and puts you in a different place. Because you don't want to turn to the drugs and alcohol like I did, because it doesn't fix anything. It actually makes it a lot worse. But yeah, I don't know what else to say, but I hope my story can hopefully help someone. You need to feel good about yourself, because if you don't feel good about yourself, no one else will love you, and you will be a huge Debbie Downer. Trust me, when I have my low points and I'm around my friends and I'm just like, oh, I hate myself, I'm so ugly, I'm so fat, they just kind of like stop being so negative, like you're awesome. And so you just need to be more positive. And I know it might seem difficult at first to be positive about yourself when you don't feel that great, but you need to be confident and be strong, because your weight can change, your personality's forever. So let that shine through instead of, you know, your appearance. But I'm done with all my cheesy little lines that I like to tell everyone to make them feel good about themselves. But hope this wasn't too long and everything like that. If you need any help or someone to talk to, please feel free to message me. I'm going to school for psychology, so this is what I do for a living. So yeah, if you ever feel down in the dumps and you just need someone to talk to, just let me know, because I'm here for you, because I know what it's like to not have anyone, and I don't want anyone to ever feel like I did, like feeling alone. So yeah, I'm actually gonna go record my second original song. I'll post that link down below when I'm finished with it. But I hope you guys have a great day. Mwah! Love you all. Bye!